All right, guys, welcome back to Stay Slick. As I stated before in one of my last videos, my wife's car here was in a wreck. It was repainted by a paint shop here, Body Shop, and they said that they polished it. Absolute joke, right? Classic rotary swirls, just buffer trails, everything. So it's pretty dirty right now. I haven't washed it in a while, but what I'm gonna do is, as I stated before, I am gonna go ahead and recoat the front of the car here all the way around because the rest of the car was covered in crystal serum light, right? By G-Technic. About maybe a year and a half ago or so. For this portion here, I'm actually going to use all DIY detail products. So I'm going to use their polish with the waffle pad. I'm also going to use, I might use the wool pad. I might actually do that. And then I'm going to use either their 3 or 5 year coating. I'm not sure yet, but that's what I'm going to do for this. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I prep this section for ceramic coating, as far as washing, decon, everything. And in the next video, I'm going to show you polishing application of the ceramic coating. So first step obviously is wash. I'm actually going to use a strip wash soap. So if you didn't know, using a strip soap is actually a really good option for like ceramic maintenance. It helps to get off, you know, any of the dirt or heavier stuff that's on the paint, right? Because it's use your higher pH soap. So what I like to do, interesting enough, is I like to combine two things lately I've been messing around with. First one is the Oberk all-purpose soap. The reason why I like this one is because it attacks salt and calcium. I don't really have to worry about salt here in California, but calcium deposits, well, water spots, why not? As you know, or you may not know, calcium is one of the main reasons why your ceramic coating might look like it's starting to fail. It's just clogging it up. So I actually put a couple ounces of this. Everything is eyeballed. I'm not a scientist. I like to put a little bit in there like that. The second, boom, boom, boom. I know I'm not a real detailer, right? Chemical Guy's Clean Slate. It's actually a pretty good strip wash. So I'm going to put a couple ounces of this. Yes, there is a lot of soap in here. And then the rest of it is water. I know it's got a lot of soap. I want a lot of soap. So for all the haters that are about to comment in there, I don't care what you have to say. This is what I use. It's been working great. I love it. All right, let's go fill it up with water. All right, let's pre-rinse. All right, so you can see, like I said, I have crystal serum light on this vehicle. I'm going to show you. That is after about a year and a half, almost 2 years. It is still performing very, very well. So I'm still very happy with that performance. I don't have any more crystal serum light. Plus I want to try some new products. So now that I have it wet, usually what I do from here is I'm going to do the wash. After the wash, I'm going to do the iron decon. Then I'm going to go into clay bar. So the wash process is done, as you saw. Now I'm going to do some iron remover. This is iron free from Nanoskin. I'm going to spray this directly onto the paint. And I'm probably just going to let this dwell maybe about 30 seconds to a minute because we are in sunlight here. And this is fresh paint, like I said, so there really shouldn't be any iron on there. I guess there could be, but it's going to be harder to see anyways. It's black paint. So I'm spraying it all on here. We're going to let it dwell for a little while. Do not let it dry. Usually on other colors of paint, you'll see the purple. You start to see it turn purple, showing that it's reacting. I don't see any of that. As you can see, it's all green. So we're going to let that dwell for a few more seconds here.
A few moments later.
Okay, it's been dwelling for a little bit. Let's get it off. Okay, iron remover is all done. Feeling nice and clean. I would recommend, if you're going to do iron remover after the wash like I did, that you go back and wash again. You're going to want to get all that iron remover off. So I went ahead and just did that right now. Everything's good. I'm going to go ahead and dry off the vehicle. we're going to pull it inside to do the clay bar in the garage because it is in direct sunlight. All right, there she is. Now I want you to see this. If you can see what I see. Hopefully you can. Oh yeah, right there. You see those buffer trails? See all that? Down here. There's some holograms over the top of here. Let's see if you can see it this way in the sunlight. Oh yeah. So we're going to take care of all that before we do the ceramic coating, obviously. All right, so I don't have the best lighting here in the garage, but I'm going to show you what I can see. You can see that we've acquired some water spots. Unfortunately, since they painted it, I have acquired a few water spots. The paint, like I said, if you listen, I mean, I don't even barely feel anything on here, so I'm just going to show you the clay bar process just so you can see. So in this HDX sprayer, I have DIY Detail Rinseless Wash, and then we're going to go ahead and use, this is a Nanoskin clay mitt that I just washed and cleaned. I'm going to go ahead and use that. I don't have my DIY Detail Synthetic Perforated Decontamination Towel. That's what it's called, right? Unfortunately, I lost that, so I'm going to use this today. Okay, so liquid is your friend. You're going to want to lubricate. Don't be shy. Okay, don't be shy to make sure you've got enough rinseless wash on here to do your job. Okay, so we're going to go in slow motions, no pressure, back and forth in straight lines like this. No pressure. We do not want to add any scratches or mar the surface, which is, it's possible, but it's very hard not to when you clay, which is why I think it's very important not to clay unless you are going to polish afterwards. Not that you have to, that's my opinion. Again, my opinion. That's half of the towel. That's half of the hood done already. Again, I don't really hear anything, so I'm just going to do this just to say that I did it. See, I'm just dragging this along. Dragging this along. No pressure. There we go. So that whole section is done just like that. So now what you're going to want to do is come back with a nice microfiber towel. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use a drying towel just because it's faster. This is my Max Shine twisted loop drying towel. Go ahead and go back and make sure all this rinseless wash is gone. I'm still going in straight line motions. Trying to do everything we can not to add scratches or marring. So it's definitely nice and smooth. Very smooth. I don't see that I added, there's some swirls in here, but I don't know if I see that I added any actual marring or anything to the paint. Like I said, I was very careful about being light. So I'm going to go ahead and show you right now. So what I want you to do is I want you to follow that light right there. Follow that light and you're going to see. So I've washed this car a few times since it was painted. We got some water spots and a few things in here to contend with. So, okay, so as I stated before in this video, it's about prep. All right, so I prepped the vehicle. We washed it. I used that concoction I showed you of the APS, which is all-purpose soap from O'Burke. It attacks salt, water spots, and I mixed that with Clean Slate from Chemical Guys, which is just a good strip wash. After I did that, I hit it with Nanoskin iron-free to make sure there was no iron. I didn't think there would be because it's brand new paint, so there was no iron on there. And then there we went to a very light clay bar using DIY Detail Rinseless Wash and the Nanoskin clay mitts, fine grade. I did that very light. The paint is very nice. It's ready to be polished. In the next video, what I'm going to show you is I'm going to polish the paint, and then we're going to go ahead and cleanse the paint, meaning do a paint prep. We're going to apply the ceramic coating and show you how I do that. So with that said, guys, I appreciate you coming back to another video. On the very next one, I'm going to show you the application of the ceramic coating, okay? So this is how you decon your paint, get it ready for ceramic coating. Okay, this is my process. If you have your own process, make sure you leave it down in the comments. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate you guys, all my Stay Slick fam. I'll see you in the next video, all right, guys? Peace. Stay slick. Let's get it.